Hello everybody. I put a post about my feet this morning and many of you wrote to me about good luck, speed recovery, but let me give you a little bit more information about it, about all this. I've not yet done the operation because now is Sunday and my operation is on Tuesday. So many years ago, exactly 26 years ago, 25, 26, I had a problem. I realized I had a problem with my feet. And Bobby Irving took me to Harley Street in London, which is a famous street for doctor, for ballet dancer. Well, I mean, all kind of doctor anyway, but Harley Street is very famous. So we went there to a very special doctor. There's this one, Justin, I hope I say this right, Justin Hose and Shirley Hancock. They visit me. And you know, during my visit, the doctor said to Bobby, "But I thought you brought here somebody that can dance." And she said, "Well, you know, this guy won the world championship, so he can dance." And the man said, "Well, but he cannot rise on his foot." And so Bobby told me, "You can come down from the bed and show that you can rise on your foot." So I did. And he was very surprised and thought, I need to write another book because this is something that cannot be done with this kind of feet. And basically, you know, like 25 years ago, I had this problem. I realized I had this problem on the feet, probably through dancing and all these things. And over the years, you know, I could not use the feet anymore, and therefore it was a little bit difficult for me. And that's why I stopped teaching a lot, because I have a lot of pain when I'm standing on the foot. And now I have started getting pain in the hip. And so anyway, I made the decision that after 25 years, maybe I have to change my mind and I have to do the operation. Because before I felt like, you know, if I rest, I can fix it. With 1 or 2 days, my feet will get back to normal. You know, I realized that now consulting few more doctors, everybody's telling me the same thing. So I decided I'm gonna go through surgery. And you know, I had this made this inner sole very rigid. If you see, it was made in on the April 97, and this is from Mrs. Lely Reston, podiatrist, and this was recommended by Justin and Shirley. And you know what's happening now. I made the decision, the operation is done, but before I do that, I want to show you a few things about my feet that I will never be able to do. I show you what's happening on the operation, but I also show you something that I can do with my feet. So for example, if I'm gonna take my socks off. For example, if I straighten my leg, I can actually turn the feet and clap with the leg straight. Okay, this is look funny, but you know, this is the reason why I have to have an operation. Okay, so if you look my feet from, you see, this is what's happening with my feet. They collapse. Instead of being in that position, it's basically my feet collapse. It's called the astragalus, which is the bone here that goes offset. So now what they're gonna do, my operation will be like, you know, they have to cut the calcaneus. They have to cut this bone and move it. They will cut it and move the bottom part. Okay, so therefore, instead of being here, it will be in a different position in relation to my hip and my knees angle. So instead of being outside, it then will be inside. Okay, so my weight will be then lined up. Now, after they cut it, they will move it, and then with 2 screws, and this is the post I put this morning, but there's gonna be 2 screws that keep the bone there. Okay, now, but when it's cut, if you see, when I move it, my feet then doesn't stay, he will stay like this basically. Okay, so in order to get the foot down on earth, okay, here there is another bone that they will cut away like a piece of, you know, a cake, a 45 degree. This bone, let's imagine there is a square bone. They cut away a piece of it, that take away, so that will collapse. This bone will collapse like that. So that will be on the floor. And now in order to keep these two in this angle, so the calcaneus and that together, they have to put two screw here and two screw on the bone here somewhere, I don't know exactly where. And they have to reconstruct the ligament that will keep these two bones instead of being like that. You know, the ligament is very strained. They have to have two new ligaments that keep the two bones lined up. And therefore, after all is organized, I will probably be able to rise again on my feet. As you see, my ankle here are very swollen. And that is all liquid that will probably go away after. But, you know, this has been kind of challenging situation. I should have done both feet, but I'm gonna do one at a time, and let's see. It took me 25 years to change my mind to do one feet, so maybe in the next 25 years I'll do the other one. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but why I'm doing this video is because I hear people that, you know, they think, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this. I think, you know, if somebody want to do something, they just do it, and then, you know, they find a way. Now, obviously, I was not aware that I had this problem when I started dancing, but I think that this can give hope to people. They feel, I don't know, any kind. I'm too fat, I'm too small, I'm too big, my feet are too big, my feet are small, my arms too long, we are not fitting as a partner. You know, anything. You have to really believe that you can do something. Do it, and then, like me now, obviously, I really don't need to do the operation for dancing, but it's for my health that I have to go through this operation. The problem with the operation is not actually the operation itself. Obviously, I'll be put to sleep, and it's probably gonna take about 3 hours to do this. But it's the problem after. Then I have about 40 days of cast, and then another 40 days or 40 days of immobilization with I think it's called walker shoe, something like that. And then I have to start, obviously, if you think about after 2 months, you didn't use any leg and feet, I will have no muscle, but also my muscle have to be reconstructed with the new alignment. So in a sense, it's actually okay that my muscle deteriorate, but let's see if I can get the flexibility. My other possibility, if I didn't have the surgery, was that they lock my ankle completely. Therefore, there will be no articulation. So I thought, let me try and give it a chance and see how I feel. So thank you for all the messages that I got from all of you that, you know, say good luck, speed recovery. But that fit that I posted today was not mine. Mine, I will send it to you maybe next week if they give me some picture from the hospital. And well, I'll keep you posted how I feel. Ciao. Bye bye.